Hello, it's Chris with Elevations. There's a really interesting thing going around on social media, and it's been reported a few times in the news, is the lawyer that made a point to say, I am not a cat. It's quite interesting. He's using a Zoom online meeting platform, and somehow a filter got turned on, and there was a cute little picture of a kitten. It's quite comical, and then you can see the eyes kind of just darting around when the lawyer is trying to figure out what's going on. And inside that meeting, he actually even said he had his secretary there, or his assistant there, trying to help him figure out what was going on and turn off the filter. But he made it a point to say, I'm cleared to move forward, and I am not a cat, just in case anybody was concerned that maybe there was actually a cat on the Zoom meeting. But let's listen to that video here. It's quite comical.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to
Uh,
take, take
we're
a look.
trying to, can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
So something that I think is really interesting to think about or take away from this video, right, is understand that it was a mishap. Somehow it got turned on, and he couldn't figure out why it was on or what to do about it real fast. And the judge was sitting there and obviously said, I'm not a cat. Obviously. But I want you to think about this. This is a lawyer who's making plenty of money. He's doing an online Zoom meeting, and he can't figure out how to turn off a filter. Is that lawyer an idiot? No. Is that lawyer completely idiotic when it comes to technology? Maybe. But his job is not technology. His job is not to be on Zoom meetings necessarily, but it's something they had to use for his job. So I want you to think about that. I'm sure plenty of the kids these days, especially after all of our lockdown, have gotten used to how to use Zoom. Plenty know how to play with their filters. Plenty know how to mess around with their social media and do all the things. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're smarter than the lawyer, or necessarily that the lawyer is smarter than you. But everybody has different types of skill sets. And one thing that I've said to some of my teams in the past, a lot of members in the past, is granted, I might be the coach, I might be here trying to teach you to do things, but I can guarantee you that there's a child on every one of these teams that knows how to do something that I don't know how to do. And it's also good to think about that as a teammate. There's someone else on your team that knows how to do something that you don't know how to do. So you're not the smartest, you're not the most amazing, you don't know everything. And that's why being a team is really beneficial, because everybody brings something to the team. You might not know how to program, or you might not know how to build, or you might not know how to engineer things quite perfectly so you have good weight distribution or whatever it may be. But you do know something, and you do have something to bring to the team. So I think it's important to kind of take this comical thing that, quite honestly, the entire world needed right now, and learn from that. This is a professional. This is a guy who's likely been a lawyer for many, many years. He's really good at his job. I'm sure he's great at a lot of things that he does, but he couldn't turn a simple filter off on Zoom. But I think it's a really interesting thing just to think about, because it is a simple thing, and he couldn't figure it out, and he had somebody else there helping him, and they couldn't figure it out right away either. But I could almost guarantee there's probably a child out there, maybe even watching this video, that knows exactly where that setting is. It's just kind of interesting. Think about that next time you're having a tough time with your teammate that doesn't seem to be quite contributing enough to your team. My name's Chris with Elevations. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below.